Between a second. So now it's recording, right?
No, sir. It was asking, please request recording permission from the meeting host.
Okay. Okay, now you can do this.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So what I was talking about, relation.
Yes.
Uh, if you have to, if you have to go from the like to post, right?
Yeah.
Then we have to use belongs to,
Yeah.
correct? Because
Yes.
one like can belongs to only one post, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So like, if you are going to write from like to post, then we have to use belongs to. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And if you are going from post to like, then it means like one post can have many like, right?
Yeah.
So from post to like, it will belong. It is relation is has many,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah.
that is what I have mentioned. If you see in the model, okay, this is post. No, I was talking. I was test post. I had written, right. So
Hmm.
this is what, see that test post has many like, right. So this
Yeah.
is why I have just mentioned it. This dollar this has many, and I have passed that model name,
Yeah.
correct,
Yes, sir.
right. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is this is how we have to make the relationship. Okay, if we
Okay.
have test, let me go to test like. So here the relation will be
Belongs.
just only one test can, one like can belongs to only one post, so belong here it will belongs to. It's very
Okay.
simple. Okay, if it
Okay.
is relation is one, just one to one, right,
Okay.
then
Yeah.
then it will belongs to, and
Okay.
one to many, then has many.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
then has many or one to one.
Okay.
If it is one to one belongs to, if it is has many, then
Uh,
many to many, one to many, then has many.
yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so once you declare this thing, like
Okay.
this is how you have to write the, and you can write
Yes.
any function, right, and you can name
Yeah.
any function name,
Yes.
but you have to return this thing. Okay,
Yeah.
this is what you have to use, return this dollar this, okay, current object, and you can call the function belongs to, and you have to pass the model model
Model.
model name. Okay,
Okay.
right. So
Yeah.
now the relation is done, relation
Yeah.
is completed, and how we have to now we have to use in our controller.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see here, test post controller we have, how we can, get the data.
Yeah.
For example, get test post all. Yeah, for example, create like, if you have to create like,
Okay.
okay, uh, we have to pass the id of the post,
Okay.
for which post I want to, user has given the like, right.
Yes.
So I have to take the ID of the post. So that is what I have passed it here, dollar ID. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And first of all, I'm just getting
Creating.
the post by
Okay.
find. Okay,
Okay.
test post find ID. Understand?
Yeah.
So then once I'll get the post, I'll create a new object of the like object. Okay,
Okay.
test
Okay.
like. Okay, new test like. And this is how I'll call the post like method I have created on the post, test post model, right,
Yeah.
for relationship.
Yeah.
So like, and then I'll call the save method, and I'll pass this like object.
Okay.
Okay, here I don't have any other attributes like, in the test like table. Okay, we don't have any other things, just we have post ID. And if you see the database, let me see that database. Localhost PHP might win. Okay. So you can see now here we have test tables, test likes, right? This is
Yeah.
what the tables. If you see the structure, we don't have anything, just we have the ID. Okay. So this one, we have just ID, and we don't have any other column here in the like
Yeah.
this table. Okay. If you'll have any other column, okay,
Okay.
for example any other column description or something will be there, then we have to add it, like no dollar like object. And for example if it is there in description or any other attributes there, then we have to pass it some value, right?
Mm.
Understand? And then we can
So
create the object of that.
it's not visible to me.
Okay, 1 minute. So it's visual now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was saying that if we have any other columns are there, okay,
Okay.
then we have to assign some value on that column. For example, if I take it, if there is any description of column, okay, then
Yeah.
we should have that given the value on description. Then we could have saved this object.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So this is how we have to create the like
Okay.
relation. Okay. So automatically I am creating the like on the behalf of the post from the post. So automatically post ID will be saved in the test column table. Sorry.
Mm.
Okay. So that is what if you see in the test like, okay, we have just one fillable column, test underscore post underscore ID.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So test post underscore ID is default, ID. That's a foreign key. This is a foreign key for the test like.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So this is how we have to do it. And for example, if you have to access that, then how should access it? If we have to access the like, how many like are there?
Yeah.
For that, we'll see here. Okay. Here we have passed the test post.
Okay.
Right? We are displaying all the posts on the uh, web page, right?
Yeah.
So let's go to the test view dot page view test post dot view dot blade. Okay, here we are here we are displaying all of the posts whatever we have in our database, right?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
if you have to get the number of all posts, for example we have to display the number of all posts, then we can, so one post will have many like, right?
Yeah.
So it will return as a
Yeah.
array of all like. Okay.
Okay.
So I can, if I have to get the like all the like, then simply I'll do that. Just I'll call the like my method as a
Okay.
attribute call. Just I'll call the like, I'll get the this will return me the array of all like.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm just calling from post,
Yes.
right? So one post will have many like,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
So it will return me the array of in array all like
Okay.
whatever belongs to this post.
Okay.
Okay, so I can count that also because this is array. So I can call the function count to get the number of all the posts. So this is what I'm just using to display it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let me see on the browser test domain post. You can see here, right?
Yeah.
So this is number of like that is for every like they are giving it.
Yeah.
If I'll click it once again, then it will be just
increment.
according to change. Okay, correct.
Yeah.
So this is how we are adding it. This is how we are accessing that.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
If you have to display one by one all like, then we can use the for each function for this dollar post like, and we can display that,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So understand now?
Yes, sir.
Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. This is how the one to many. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now let's talk on the many to many.
Okay.
So many to many will have the relation. For example, comment, not comment. We'll take it tag. Okay.
Okay.
One post can have multiple tag.
Yes.
Means tag means for which it belongs to, for which type of post, like whether, for example, if you written any blog, okay,
Yeah.
and that post belongs to some technical things, and that technical things it's just based on PHP code, and it can be belongs to Laravel, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it is technical post. It belongs to PHP also, and it belongs to Laravel also,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So like this, one post can belongs to many tag.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
So and one tag also may belongs to many posts.
Yeah.
How? Because if you're writing any new post, okay,
Okay.
that post uh, can be the same type, that is also based on the PHP, Laravel, or technical things, right? So
Yeah.
that post can also belong to the same tag,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah.
here, if you talk about post to tag, so post to tag also is one to many, correct?
Yeah.
Post to tag will be also from many relationship. One post
Yeah.
can have many tag,
Many
right?
times. Yeah.
From tag also, right? From tag also, the relation is
Many
one
to.
tag can belongs to many posts,
Yeah.
correct? So
Yes.
relation is many to many,
Yeah.
right? Both side, that can be many relationship,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yeah.
So for that, how we should use? Let me share with you the PPT. This all assumption you understand, right?
Yeah.
Assumption will be foreign. If it is foreign key, automatically it will be because I have not mentioned in the, whenever we make the relationship, that time I have not mentioned that foreign key, and I know through which they have to relate it. Means if you have like and post, so like will have the ID as a primary key, right?
Yeah.
And like table will have the ID as primary key, and from foreign key for post, automatically it will be post underscore ID.
Okay.
Understand? That is the assumption they make it Laravel. If you have any other ID, then you have to write specifically, explicitly you have to mention in the relationship. In the same right now has many app like, then we have to pass any other parameter, okay,
Okay.
as primary key and then foreign key both.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
but already just we have following that Laravel assumption, so we don't need not to mention that those things. Okay.
Okay.
So this is how you can. This is the way you can get the. For example, if you have to get the like, all the likes from a post, then you can use like this. And if you have any other chaining purpose also, you have to, if you want to do, you can add the chaining. You can uh, get the, you can call the method as a method, and you can apply the different things like where, order by, other chaining or method you can call, and you can get accordingly data. Okay.
Okay.
To insert purpose, this is how we have already seen to insert the data into this. Okay. For delete purpose, if you delete that, simply likes, and then we can call delete and pass a like object.
Okay.
Okay, which you want to delete that, and it will be deleted. Okay.
Okay.
Update, if you have to update any data, then you have to pass the as a array, and that will be updated. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now next is many to many. Already we have talked about one post can belongs to many tag, and one tag can belongs to also many
Post.
posts. Okay. Okay. So for defining purpose, how we should do it? Define by using belongs to many.
Mm.
Okay. In both place, if you are defining from the post model, there also I'll use the same method belongs to many. If and if you are defining in the tag model, there also I'll define as a post belongs to many, because both place relation are many to many, right?
Yes, sir.
So belongs to many will be there.
Okay.
Okay. So relation will be belongs to many. So but in this case, there one problem is there. In last one to many, I was keeping the foreign key in our database in the like table, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Here, I'll keep the relationship in our database. Which table will have the relationship? In the like, we had like table. There we have kept the foreign key of the post ID, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But here in this case, where we should keep it? Because here, there in the like table, that was, the one like was belonging to just only one post,
Yeah.
right? One like was belonging to just only one post. So that there it was easier to keep that, give the foreign key of one post.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
But here, if you have any tag, and in tag also we cannot give the relationship of post, because one tag can belongs to many posts.
Yes, sir.
You understanding, right?
Yes.
So we cannot mention here a foreign key of only any one post. We cannot do it, because one tag can belongs to many posts.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
And post side also we cannot do it. We cannot give the any foreign key relationship with tag, because one post can belongs to many tag,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah.
So both table, it's difficult to give the relationship.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Because there are many to many relationship.
Okay.
If it is one, then we can just give one id, we can give one, we can take one column, and we can give the id, we can pass the id for relationship.
Okay.
You understand? One
Yes.
id. But
Yes.
here it has many relationship.
Okay.
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 So here the concept of pivot table comes. Okay, concept of pivot table.
Okay.
What
Pivot.
exactly pivot table do? We have to create another table.
Okay.
We'll create another table where we will have the just relationship of both table.
Okay.
Okay, the table will have just uh, for id, foreign key for both.
Okay.
Means there would be foreign key for post id, as well as the tag id,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So I can mention the multiple post and multiple tag. For example, if we have id of 1 belongs to tag id 4, okay, then the data will be 1 and 4.
Okay.
And the same, if it is again, if one post id 1 belongs to a tag id 5, then again I'll enter the new entry in our database. You
Okay.
getting my point?
Yes.
So this is how we have to create the relationship.
Okay.
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 So yeah, we'll come to that. So this is how we have to create the relationship. So pivot table. There is one table. Okay. In between of that, we have another table which will
Okay.
belongs for both. Means you see that post ID and tag ID,
Okay.
right? Post ID and tag ID. For the post, they're keeping the post ID. For tag, they're keeping the tag ID. So we can
Okay.
have the multiple rows. So we can add new rows for the different tag and different post.
Okay.
So through that we can get the all relationship data.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So let's see. We have to create the
Table
uh,
of what?
table. Yeah, table. We have to create the table and okay.
Okay.
Let me. Okay. So now have uh, tag. Tag is not created. We don't have tag more. Okay, model. Okay, fine. So let's create tag. Okay.
Okay.
How will create the tag model?
PHP.
Hmm. How we should create tag model?
PHP artisan make model
Yeah, through the PSP artisan make model, we can create the
model.
my Laravel my project. Let me see where it is. This properties. My Laravel my project. Okay.
Okay.
So PSP artisan. Okay, I think. Okay, let's see. PSP artisan make
Model.
model.
Model name.
Model name is. I'll give the. mm, 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 I have to create tag, right?
Yes.
So I'll give the tags. Let's see whether this executes or give error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So model is created. Okay.
Okay.
So tag model is there now. We have. Okay. Okay. We have to create the migration also, right? Make migrate. Migration, create post, create underscore tag. Okay, I've created migration for the database tag table. Tags ID will be default. Okay,
Okay.
and then we'll have
Post ID, then tag ID.
yes table integer, and because I have here test post. Okay,
Mhm.
so test space post underscore space ID underscore ID, right?
Yeah.
This is what there, right?
Yeah.
So I'll have another. No, here tag is okay. Tag. This is not for tag. This is for the. This is tag table, right? Tag table will have only one table and tag name, correct? That's a string. Tag table will have just name, right? Tag and tag ID and name. You understand me?
Yes.
Pivot table will have both. I'll create one more migration for pivot table. Create pivot tag post underscore tag. Uh, Now we have created one more. Okay, so this will be as a
Yeah.
posts underscore tag.
Okay.
Okay, post underscore tags. Let me first of all let me see that. Okay, I'll not execute this part. First of all, we'll see that what all tables they'll try to find it. Okay, let me run that first of all. Migration
Okay.
just to create the tag table. Run the migration. Let me run PHP PHP artisan migrate, right?
Yeah, migrate.
Migrate that run. So now let me see the table structure. There is tags, right?
Yeah.
There is tags table is there created with, oh, sorry, not this one. ID and name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me share this one. Okay, let's create model now. Model already created tag. I'll just define the field level and all, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll let me just copy these things. I'll use in the tag. Field level will be name. Okay. Here I can use the belongs function tag to post. That's fine. Test for belongs to many, right?
Many.
So right, sorry,
Yeah.
one belongs to many,
Many.
correct?
Yeah.
So tag, from tag to post, I have make the relationship. Okay, and it's not required that both place you should make the relation. Okay, until unless you are
Okay.
not using that, that is not required. For example, if I need from post to tag only, right?
Mm.
From
Yeah.
test post to tag only, then only I'll make the relationship on the test post model. Okay, if I need to get the all the
Okay.
post which are belongs to test from the test model, then we need to write the relationship there also.
Mm.
You understand?
Okay.
So this is wherever we need that, only we need to mention that. Okay, get tag.
Okay.
All right. So now we have
Yeah.
relationship is ready. Okay. Let me see if I try to get the tag. Okay, what happens in view? Okay, in view I'll just try to get the. I'll just try to get count of tag,
Yes.
because this is also like one from post to tag, it will many, right? So this will also return me the array, correct? You getting my point?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I can
Yes.
call the tag as a count. Let's see what error they throw, because right now table is not there, and it will try to throw the like this. See, I just refresh it. It's saying that base table not view not found.
Yes.
Test tag post. Okay, tag underscore test post
Okay.
does not
Does
exist.
not. Yes.
Okay, so one thing is make sure. Okay, if you are trying to query from the tag, sorry, post to tag, okay, then that table will be, they'll try to find a tag underscore test post. Okay, if I try
Okay.
to query from the tag, then
Okay.
it will call the test post underscore tag. Even we can give the some name or some, we can, if this is how by default they'll try to find out. Okay, if some, for example, if you have given some other name of table, then we can uh, we'll override the property.
Okay.
Okay, so let's create now tag underscore test post. In the pivot table we'll create now tags underscore test is not required, tag underscore test post. Okay, here generally what happens, whenever we our table will be called, that is the plural, they call, for example, if it is user,
Yeah.
then table name should be the users.
Users. Yes.
Yeah, if it is test post, then that will be
Yes.
test posts, right? But
Yes.
in this case it will just only, it won't create as, it won't create like that, tag only. Okay, test post will be
Okay.
test post. Okay, so this table will be created. Now I'll have to add this one, test post. as an integer. Okay, and then we have tag underscore id as well as. Okay,
Okay.
now I'll create the migration. Oh, nothing to migrate because okay, because already this has migrated. What I'll do that I'll just rename it. Okay, not new. Okay, so tag is migrated now.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's go to the browser. If I refresh it, then we are not getting any error.
False.
It's coming at
Yeah.
0 because I just use the like only, right, and count.
Yeah. Yes.
0 only displaying. Okay, now let's see settings. Okay, now how we should create. So this is, let me share now PPT. Okay, so to define, how to define that, you understand, right?
Yeah.
And at the down, if you see that last point, if you want to specifically, if you have to provide the table name and the no uh, id of tag id, if you are using the, if you're using from tag, then you have to pass the tag id first, then post id.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, so this is how
Yes.
you can create that. If table name is different, whatever they made assumption, if table name is different, then you can override the property by using this. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So next, pivot table we already talked about. To query is very simple, same as the previous we talked about, one to many. Same way we can get the find by, I'll get the post first of all object, then we can simply call the tag, the function. Okay, if we have to apply some more, some more uh, like chaining method, then we can use the tags as a method. Okay, understand?
Yes.
To get the fetch the data, insert is little different as per the
Okay.
previous. Okay, it is different is that, that's here there are two functions, attach and detach.
Okay.
There we had save functions directly, correct, right?
Yeah.
Save, just we are passing the object of the like, and it was save was saving it. Okay, but here is not save, here we have attach. For delete purpose we
Attach.
have detach. Okay, for
Okay.
saving purpose we have to use attach, and for deleting purpose we should have used the detach.
Detach.
Okay, so all right, let me just create some tag.
Yeah. Okay.
And one thing is that tag you should create by yourself. Here we are not creating tag is already there. Okay,
Yeah.
tag is already there. I'm just attaching one tag to the one post.
Okay.
Okay, so that is why you are calling attach function. We are not inserting into the tag table. You're getting my point.
Okay.
Tag table has
Yes.
name, right? So that will be
Yeah.
there already, because tag will be there already, because one tag can have many posts, right? So all tag should, it made that tag is already created. Okay, same tag I'm just going to assign to the post. So that is why I have to use the attach.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
So let's see on the browser now. On NetBeans. This is the controller, correct? So let me create some. First of all, by default, let me add some entry in our database. Okay, how to make the entry? How we have to create the new entry? Right?
Yeah.
So same way we have to create the new, sorry, new tag. Okay, there would be
Okay.
some way of adding the new tag. Just like you can create object and you can save that. Just then tag will be created. Okay,
Yeah.
that that doesn't matter according to that relationship. So you can add any
Yes.
new tag here. Okay, for example, let me add insert one new tag as default here. For example, tag PHP. Okay, then Laravel. Okay, I'm just inserting database. Okay, database inserted. Now one and two is there, correct?
Yes. Yes.
I'll let me attach now. What I'll do, public function attach tag. Okay, and we have to pass the
Okay.
post ID as well as tag ID,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have to get the first of all test object
Okay.
by using this thing. Now I have post object, correct?
Mm.
Same way we have to get the uh, attach. Sorry, again now we have to take the use app tag,
Okay.
right? So I'll
Yes.
use tag ID. Okay, all right. So
Yes.
now I'll use dollar post. I'll call the tag. Okay, I'll take tag object here, post object. Okay, tag, because this function I have created right in the post object. Sorry, in post model, right?
Yeah.
Understand? And then
Yes.
I'll call attach function. I'll attach the tag object. Sorry, dollar tag object. Okay,
Okay.
and once it will be done, sorry, I'll just return back with the message successfully tag updated. Okay,
Okay.
now let me create let me create the route for
Yeah.
this. Okay, post route get tag attach tag. What was that we are passing here?
Post ID, then tag it.
Post ID
Post.
tag, right? Post ID and then tag ID.
Yes.
Understand? So this is what that now get. I can pass the controller name, test controller, create
Attach tag.
attach tag, yeah, and I can give the name just for the routing purpose. Post tag attach. Okay, fine,
Okay.
right? Now let's go to the blade. Here on the click of that, I just want to attach. Okay, on the click of
Yes.
that, I want to attach. Tag. On the click of that, I want to create the
Tag.
tag, correct? So what I'll do, route test test dot write post dot tag attach, right? This is what I have in route, correct? Yeah. So this is how, and I have to pass the this both item,
Oh, yeah.
correct? First is post ID, it will be the same, correct? Next is
Yes.
the tag ID. Let me send now as directly one number, one tag ID. Okay, otherwise
Okay.
what you can do that you have to give the option to select from drop down, right?
Okay.
To assigning
Yes.
tag, you will have the list of tag, so according to that you have to select one, right? But right now I'm just giving a specifically here just to test it, right?
Okay.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just I'm passing one, so now it will assign to
Yeah.
assign tag. Okay, so it will call this function will be called, and this should create that attachment. Let me check on the browser now. Let's refresh. Like zero, like only, why like coming? I have not mentioned tag.
No, sir.
No, I have mentioned the tag. Okay. That's a mistake. I made some mistake. I made some mistake. Let me remove first this thing and keep this part. Okay, this is like this. There's some more mistake I have made it. Yes. Okay. So now we have tag and like, right? So
Like.
if I click tag, so this would create a tag, right? Let me click here. Method attached doesn't exist. Okay. So the method is wrong. Okay.
Yes.
Let me check here. Attach tag. What I have for method? Function attach tag. Method is correct, right?
Mm.
Oh. Okay. Let's see now the browser. It's going to post tag 11, correct? So where
Yeah.
the method attached does not exist, okay? So method attached does not exist. Let me see here. So if there's no problem in that, the problem will be here, okay?
I think.
Okay, because actually I'm attaching that this should be the as a function call, okay? So this is
Yeah.
what I think this should be the error. Yeah, okay. Now let me just check now. Add it, right? It's not going right back because this is not
Yeah.
returning any other things, okay? This is not either returning true or
Mm.
false. That is why it's not coming to this redirect page. Okay. So it
Yeah.
means that it's attaching it, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
So this is how you can see that attachment now. Let me see on the browser. It's giving that data. Let's see on database. Okay. Here nothing is happening. Just on table, this tag test post will have the data. See that ID and tag ID. Okay. You understand, right?
Okay.
So
Yes.
this is how the data is there, created.
Okay.
Okay. Now let
Okay.
me see the desktop. So attach and detach you can do like that, right? There's no problem in that. Naresh? Hello?
Yeah.
Naresh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
you can able to do this both, right? Attach and detach.
Yeah, sir.
Correct? Just take the
Yeah.
note and just today work on this, okay? And let
Okay.
me and this one also, because what happens, the sync you have to use it, okay? For example, if already you have for example, uh, what is that, their list of the tag, right? Their list of tag
Yeah.
is there, okay? And some of them already selected, some of them are not selected, and you have updated with the new item. Means, for example,
Okay.
there are three tag: PHP, Laravel, and some technology there. Okay, PHP already you have selected it. Okay, now next time
Mm.
once you come back again, you are selecting now Laravel also. Okay, now you have two.
Okay.
Okay, so once you send the data, you can call the function sync. You can send see the last point, right?
Yeah.
Sync, and the input tags means here, for example, if you use the checkbox,
Okay.
right? It can be in checkbox or any other way, right? So
Yeah.
if it is checkbox, then it will have the all of the ID, even which already previously added in our
Okay.
database, that already will have that, right? Hello.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So you can use the sync function. Sync function, what they will do, that they'll check that whether this ID is already available with that post or not. If it is available, then that will not be added. Only those will be added which are not attached. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can use this. You can take the screenshot and you can check on that. This okay. Here I have used the some condition. The tertiary operator. If this is equal to null, then it
Okay.
is just empty. Okay, then
Mhm.
array is empty. Otherwise, if it is not null, then you can take that as a this whatever that has value. Okay, this is just tertiary operator.
Okay.
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 Okay, you can, instead of detach function, attach function, you can use the function sync.
Sync.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. if
Yeah.
if you don't want to give the if you see in our database right now, I have
Okay.
let me say, I have this 4 and 4 1, right? This is multiple times that entry is added,
Yeah.
correct? If I don't want to add multiple time,
Yes.
then you
Yeah.
can use the sync function. Okay,
Okay.
you understand? So instead of
Yes.
attach, you will use sync.
Sync. Sync.
Okay, but sync will yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
understand? But sync will
Yeah.
have, we have to pass sync in the array.
Okay.
Object should be the array. Let me check that whether this works or not. I have not tested with this. Let me, yeah. So let me create again this. I'll create a call again this tag. So this will always give me two only, because that is not adding new one, because already this tag is already added with in our database. You getting my point? Hello.
Yeah.
So this
Yes.
tag ID1 is already attached with this tag. So it is not creating new tag, because already that is available. Okay. If I'll
Yeah.
create here,
Okay.
that is not available. So if I click create, it will be created. See that now it is created.
Okay.
Okay. If I
Okay.
click again, it won't be created again, because it's already available. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what sync is. Okay.
Okay.
You can use sync for this
Okay.
purpose. All right.
Okay.
Let me say now. You understand sync? And next is just one to one. In one to
Okay.
one, you can use the relationship has one. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
has one, and there in the, because it's a one to one, so any one of them will have the foreign key.
Okay.
Okay, relationship one to just for like, just like phone. Phone
Okay.
phone belongs to the user. One user can have only one phone number, right? And one
Yeah.
phone number which is belongs to only one user,
Yes.
correct? So
Yeah.
in phone table, you can create a foreign key of the user ID,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can create the hash one, and in words it will belongs to. Means
Okay.
if you're creating on the phone model,
Okay.
if you're creating relationship for phone to user, then you have to use the belongs to.
Okay.
Okay, from user to phone you can make
Okay,
it.
sir.
From user to phone you can make hash one, right?
Okay.
So you can ask questions, sir. If it is one to one, then why we need different hash one and belongs to,
Yeah.
right? You can ask
Yes,
question.
sir.
If it is one to one, then why we need different hash one and belongs to? Because here phone table will have the foreign key. You understand?
Okay.
Phone table will
Yes,
have
sir.
the relationship foreign key. User with table will not have the uh, foreign key. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that is why here it is one from user to phone. So it will be has one. Okay, and phone to user belongs to.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so same way we can add into our database. Okay,
Mhm.
understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you can create the relationship one to one. Just go once you go home, then you just check that, and we'll see
Okay.
that. Okay, we'll see that any
Okay.
if you get any issue. Okay,
Okay. Okay, sir.
all right. So I'll
Okay.
keep it here only. There are few items. Either we can check on tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, if and we can check on tomorrow and we will complete it. There's nothing much. If you get any,
Okay.
there's just few slided are there. Okay, just to work
Okay.
on that. If you get any problem, then tomorrow we'll sort out the issues and
Okay.
we'll cover that
Okay.
completely. Okay,
Okay, sir.
all right. So lesson is done. Just now we have to add few just mutator and this simple pagination things. There are no much things are
Okay.
there. Okay, and just half an hour we can
Okay.
complete other things right now. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
For today, I think this is enough. This is okay, and
Okay.
we'll see you on tomorrow then. Okay,
Okay. Okay, sir.
all right. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Bye.